Namaste. 6th December and 24th February. These two dates are very important because on 6th December 2024, Mars became retrograde. And on 24th February 2025, Mars will become direct. So from 6th December 2024 to 24th February 2025, Mars is retrograde. And if you have an afflicted Mars in your birth chart, that is, if your Mars is already afflicted by Rahu or Ketu or Saturn, and if Mars is already retrograde in your birth chart, then this retrogression of Mars period is going to be challenging for you. So in this podcast, I have discussed about the retrogression period of Mars, that what can happen, what can go wrong, and what to expect once Mars becomes direct on 24th February 2025. Always remember, Mars is energy, and energy can be channelized either through the negative way or through the positive way. Similarly, when people talk about black magic, then what is black magic? It is energy. If that energy is channelized on the positive path, it becomes white magic. So it all depends on how the energy is channelized. And so, if you have a strong Jupiter, if you have a strong moon, and if you have a very beautiful Mercury placement in your birth chart, then this energy of Mars can be channelized positively. So all depends on the placement of Jupiter, Moon and Mercury. And so I want to add on that even though you have a retrograde Mars, even though your Mars is afflicted in your birth chart, still if you have a strong Jupiter, strong Mercury and Moon placement, then this retrograde Mars cannot cause any damage to you as such. So as I always say, astrology is not one-dimensional. Life is not one-dimensional. Life is multi-dimensional. Similarly, astrology is also multi-dimensional. Never just go by one placement. You may be a Mangalik person, but not necessarily it can cause damage as such. Because if you have a strong Jupiter, Mercury, Moon placement, then even though you are a Mangalik person, you will rise to higher positions. You will do extremely well in your life. So there is much to share, but for now let's begin with this podcast in which I have talked about the retrogression of Mars and what happens or what to expect when Mars goes direct on 24th February 2025. So let's begin. Mars, the planet of action, courage, energy and passion, enters retrograde state on 6th December 2024, creating a period of introspection, slowed progress and increased challenges in areas related to drive, ambition, relationships and physical well-being. Retrograde Mars often forces us to pause and reflect on how we channel our energy, anger, and motivation. However, with Mars going direct on 24th February 2025, a renewed surge of energy, balance, and optimism is expected. This shift promises positive changes across mental, physical, material, and spiritual aspects. Now let us first observe the effects during Mars retrograde period, that is from 6th December 2024 to 24th February 2025. During this period, let's discuss the mental impact. With Mars in retrograde, individuals may have felt easily frustrated, especially when efforts didn't yield expected results. Goals seemed harder to achieve, and delays may have caused inner tension. The second aspect is about anger and aggression. Mars retrograde push people to reflect on how they handle their temper and confrontations. Hidden resentments might have surfaced for resolution. And the third aspect is a lack of motivation. This period often brings a decline in motivation and mental drive, making it difficult to take bold action or make bold decisions. And now let's discuss the physical impact. The first aspect is fatigue and low energy. Many of you must have experienced physical exhaustion and a need to slow down. Overexertion without proper planning is likely to burn out you, and in many cases, it may have burned out you. The second aspect is health sensitivities. Injuries, especially related to muscles, bones, or minor accidents, are common during this period. Mars governs physical strength, and during retrograde, one's stamina may have felt compromised. And the third aspect is exercise challenges. Staying consistent with physical routines became harder, and the body need more rest and rejuvenation. And now let's discuss the material impact during retrograde period. The very first is delays in projects and initiatives. Plans related to career, property, or finances may have experienced setbacks. Projects stalled as unforeseen obstacles arose. The second aspect is conflicts in workplace. Mars retrograde may have intensified workplace conflicts or competition, requiring better conflict resolution skills. And the third aspect is financial caution. Investments and business deals may not have progressed smoothly, prompting many to reassess financial strategies and budgets. And the fourth most important is the spiritual impact. The spiritual impact during retrograde Mars period forces individual to reconsider their ambitions and long-term goals. This reflection period led to deeper insights into what truly matters. And then comes the emotional healing. As frustrations surfaced, it provided an opportunity to practice patience and emotional maturity, helping in spiritual growth. And the third aspect is energy realignment. Mars retrograde highlighted the need to realign one's inner energy, moving from impulsiveness to a more mindful, balanced approach to life. And now let me talk about relationships. When Mars is in retrograde state, it impacts your relationship status. Retrograde Mars may have caused misunderstandings, conflicts, or power struggles, particularly in romantic and close partnerships. This retrograde Mars may also have impacted your career and leadership skills. Those in leadership roles may have faced difficulties in inspiring or managing others, as Mars retrograde questioned how authority and assertiveness were expressed. And the third aspect is property and legal matters. Delays in property related matters, legal disputes, and negotiations were likely during this period. So, overall, during the retrograde Mars period, you must have seen that there is a kind of slowness, that things are not moving in the normal pace. Things are not going ahead in the pace that you had expected to be. As well as it also impacts your relationship, leading to many misunderstandings, and many a times domestic violence also happens during the retrograde Mars period. Now, as Mars is going direct on 24th February 2025, let us see that what to expect once Mars goes direct. As Mars regains its forward motion, expect a powerful surge of energy that restores confidence, motivation, and productivity. The challenges faced during retrograde will now offer opportunities for growth and success. So now, as Mars goes direct on 24th February, the mental impact will turn from negative to positive. Now you will have more increased motivation. Your mental energy will return, bringing clarity and enthusiasm to pursue personal and professional goals. Now you will be able to resolve conflicts. The lessons learned during retrograde Mars period about handling frustration and anger will help you manage conflicts with greater ease. And now you will be able to solve the problems at work as well as in your personal life, because this direct Mars will enhance your problem solving skills. Mars direct boosts your ability to face challenges head on, fostering quick and effective decision making. As well as the physical impact of Mars going direct will also turn from negative to positive. There will be a boost in your energy. Many of you will experience renewed physical strength and stamina. It's a great time to restart fitness routines or physical activities that were neglected. Also, it will lead to faster healing. So it's a great news for those who are suffering due to health problems, as health conditions and injuries will heal faster as Mars supports recovery and physical resilience. Similarly, this direct Mars will improve discipline in your life. Physical routines such as exercise or wellness practices will become easier to maintain with Mars providing focused determination. And the best part of Mars going direct is the material impact, meaning the positive impact on your career and finances. So you will see progress in your projects. Stalled projects and initiatives will now gain momentum. You may find it easier to achieve success in business, career, and financial endeavors. You will also gain confidence. Those in leadership roles will notice enhanced authority and influence as Mars supports assertiveness and decisiveness. As well as you will also get new opportunities at work. So expect new opportunities for growth in career and business, particularly in areas related to entrepreneurship, technology, and real estate. And now the spiritual impact will also become more and more positive with Mars going direct. Mars direct offers clarity on your purpose, motivating you to pursue ambitions with renewed energy. Also, it helps you to balance your energy flow. The spiritual lesson of balancing action and rest will now manifest as a steady, grounded approach to challenges. as well as you will gain greater patience and strength. Having navigated the frustrations of retrograde, you will feel stronger and more centered, ready to take on life's challenges without impulsiveness. And so, I see many positive developments happening when Mars goes direct on 24th February. As far as passionate relationships is concerned, expect rekindled passion and enthusiasm in romantic relationships. Misunderstandings will clear, making way for a deeper connection and trust. Similarly, you will find it easier to assert boundaries without coming across as aggressive. This balance will improve both personal and professional interactions. As Mars goes direct, leaders and entrepreneurs will find renewed confidence and the ability to inspire and guide others effectively. Similarly, if properties or legal matters were stuck during retrograde Mars period, then they are likely to move forward smoothly now. And so now I want to help you all on how to maximize the positive energy of Mars direct. So as Mars goes direct, this is the time to act on plans and goals you have been reflecting on during retrograde Mars period. Focus on activities and relationships that spark joy and excitement. Mars thrives on physical action, so engage in exercise, sports, or any activity that moves your body, as well as use the direct energy to resolve conflicts and strengthen connections through clear communication and mutual respect. And to attract more and more positive benefits in your life as Mars goes direct on February 24th, I would encourage you all, especially all my followers who are following the Hindu faith, to visit Lord Hanuman temple on every Tuesday and offer bananas, one coconut, one red color cloth, and one beautiful garland, and pray before Lord Hanuman and recite Hanuman Chalisa, and ensure that you follow a vegetarian diet on Tuesdays. I am not asking you to fast, but I am definitely suggesting you all to have a vegetarian diet on Tuesdays and recite Hanuman Chalisa and also chant the beautiful heart moving and heart touching Rama mantra. Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Chant this beautiful Rama mantra, my fellows, and everything will be alright. And so the retrograde period may have slowed things down, but as Mars is going direct on 24th February, it marks the beginning of a powerful new chapter. You will feel re-energized, confident, and motivated to pursue your ambitions. Challenges will transform into opportunities as you harness the assertive yet balanced energy of Mars to make meaningful progress in all areas of life. Stay grounded, take bold steps, and watch your efforts yield remarkable results. The reason you should worship Lord Hanuman is because Lord Hanuman is very powerful, but he is always humble with folded hands. And that is what Lord Saturn loves. That you remain humble, that you don't let your ego get into your head, and you remain balanced, and you think twice, or I would say thrice, before saying anything to to anybody. Because remember, words are like the arrow. Once it is out, it cannot come back. Similarly, whatever you say to others, you cannot take it back. There is no rewind button in real life. Remember this. Jai Sri Guru, Jai Sri Ram, Jai Sri Ganesha, Jai Guru.
ॐ गं गणपतये नमः। ॐ गं गणपतये नमः। ॐ गं गणपतये नमः।